Hello people, I'm Slim. Welcome to the SlimBob YouTube channel. So today, I wanted to introduce you guys to the new project that we've got. I don't even know what we're going to be doing with the project yet. I'm hoping to get some feedback from everybody watching the show, kind of what we want to do, what you guys think would be a good idea. Gonna try to gear it towards car audio, but I'm not opposed to doing some performance mods to the engine, to the body, suspension, wheels, tires, you know, that kind of stuff. Let's take a quick trip around the vehicle and I'll show you what I got. It's in great shape. It's only got 250,000 miles on it, but it runs fantastic. I just put a new starter on it a couple of weeks ago. Passed inspection the first day I got it. Great vehicle. Got it from a friend of mine. I know he takes care of his stuff. So let's take a quick trip around the vehicle and I'll show you what we're working with. Okay, starting from the front, this is my 2003 Honda Accord. She's got some great body lines. Body's really straight. Got a few dents. You can see some here in the fender. We got a decent one right here in the hood. The hood's probably going to get replaced, so I'm not too terribly concerned about that. Coming down the side, body's really straight. It does have, like I said, 250,000 miles on it. So she's got some time spent. There's not a whole lot on here that I wouldn't chalk up to being, you know, mile-wise. Got a little rust in the quarter panels there. Not a huge deal to me. Beautiful color blue. Everything on it runs great. Aligned straight. You can see a little bit more rust down there in the quarter panel. Again, great body lines. No big damage on it. It does have a sunroof. This is the LX. Let's take a look under the hood real quick. Like I said, I replaced the starter on this guy, oh, not too long ago, a couple weeks. For you Honda guys, you know the starter's actually down here. It's kind of a fun project, but she's got a 2.4 liter K-Series, so it's a 24 A4. Don't know if we're going to be doing much with this or if we're going to be leaving it alone, but she runs real smooth. Idle's a little high. She's got a catalytic converter that's gone bad, so I'm not probably gonna keep the exhaust on it for very long. Probably do a full exhaust, but only because I gotta spend money on it anyway. Moving to the inside, it's locked. That's fun. There we go. Moving to the inside, spent a little bit of time cleaning up, but not a whole lot of time. It was, you know, really just vacuuming, little interior cleaner. The one thing I know, this stereo ain't gonna stay in there for very long. It's a bit of a kit to get it put together, but we're gonna do it. Back seat, not sure if it's gonna stay either. I'll give you another view over here. Not sure if we're going to keep the back seat or if we're going to pull it out. We may do a system in here big enough to do that, but again, that's all on you guys. If you guys want to do something big, if you guys want to see something crazy, we'll probably do it. Come around to the back side, we'll take a look in the boot here. Yeah, you can see I needed these a couple times. She's got plenty of room for activities back here in the trunk. Lots of square footage. We'll be probably doing a custom amp rack, couple batteries. Not sure quite yet. Give me your opinion and we'll see. So guys, this is a first time thing for me. I've never had a YouTube channel before. I've never done my own videos before. I've never even really had a project car that I could do whatever I wanted with. It's always been, you know, personal vehicles that they can't be down for more than a day. With this, it's not a big deal. I can do what I want. But there's so many different options out there. I'm not sure which way I want to go. Do I want to do 412s, 215s, LS swap, all kinds of crazy stuff that I could do. I don't know what I want to do yet. I also don't know exactly what I'm doing with these whole videos. So don't expect some huge cinematic experience. This is all going to be about learning, figuring it out as we go. Because that's all I'm doing. One thing I do know that we've got to do, check these out. Check out those custom Honda sun faded headlights. Oh yeah. Both sides. You can't get that kind of fog paint job without lots and lots of time. So what we're going to do, today's project, for me at least, we are going to, let me get flipped around here. We're going to be taking care of that. We've got Meguiar's, or excuse me, Mother's. I looked at the Meguiar's, but we've got the Mother's headlight restore kit, if I can get you in focus. I got a second can. This is the stuff I use to clean the interior. Never heard of it before, but I checked it out and it was pretty good. So the empty bottle got over here full of just water. I got the best tool right here. That's my drink. You can't work in a garage without a good drink. So we're gonna see if we can take this and turn these guys into brand new again. So I'm gonna get these guys taped off and we're gonna see what we can get done. Okay, so let's open up this box and we'll see what's in here, see what we've got to deal with. We've got the plastic polish. We got the drill attachment. A sanding disc. Looks like the polishing ball. And the different sandpapers. Some coupons. And some instructions. So the big thing with doing your headlights is that these are plastic headlights. After a while, the clear coat on them just gets destroyed. It wears out and it goes away. And the plastic actually oxidizes. And that's what you see with all of the yellow film and the nasty and everything that gets in the way of the headlights. So ultimately what we've got to do, and that's what those sanding discs are for, is we've got to sand off with varying grits of sandpaper all of that nasty. Sand it away, clean it away, and then polish it back. Once it's polished back, we're actually going to re-protect it with some more clear coat. That way the plastic doesn't degrade like it did. It doesn't oxidize, and it'll be protected for a long time. Hence, all the plastic protection. We don't want any of that overspray getting on any of the paint. So if you're going to do this at home, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. Don't do this in a closed garage, just like running your car, because the overspray from spray paint is going to get everywhere. So I'm going to get this put together. I'm going to set it up. We'll do a time lapse, and we'll see if we can't make this thing look any better than it did. Alright, so we got the sanding wheel on the drill. We're going to take the 800 grit. We're going to center it on there. We're going to set it on 1 just because it says you want to go a little slower with this.
I have everything
Siri wanted to talk to me. It says you want to go a little slower with this than you do with the polishing, so we're going to set it to a little lower speed. works about right. We're going to make sure that this is nice and wet. And then we're going to get to sanding. But I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do this in real time. So we're going to turn this into a time lapse. Take a clean microfiber here and we'll wipe off all this debris. All this stuff that you're seeing here is the oxidation and the nasty that started to grow on these. Not grow, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to wipe this away. Make sure I got a good even sand on everything. Didn't miss any places. Now it's supposed to be dull at this point. I mean, we just sanded it. Get all that stuff off. You'll notice I went away from the drill. I really couldn't handle it as well as I thought I'd be able to with the drill, and I went back to the hand sanding. So let's go over this just a couple more times real quick. Then we'll move to the higher grit sandpaper. A little finer. Get it dried off much as we can get it. Even the tape around it, it's got some sitting water on it. So. Okay. I guess we're going to try the drill again. Hadn't seemed to have been working out very well for me, but maybe this time it'll be different. That's looking a lot better already. Had to go back and use the sand, use the pad by hand there for a little bit. Can't get to some spaces. So now we're going to take the ball and we're going to actually do some polish here. We're going to take the polish from Mother's, put it right here on the top. We're going to get this guy polished. Let's see how to use it. Blah, blah, blah. Put it on the thing. Maybe we should shake it first. Has been sitting in a store for who knows how long. Okay. And they say a nickel-sized. Do I have to pop the top? I gotta pop the top. I told you guys, I'm no professional. Just a regular old dude that doesn't want to pay somebody else to do my stuff. Well, I'll be. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Man, those things look good. Get these wiped off. Look how clear that is. Oh, and it's smooth. Alright. Next thing we got to do, get this off of there because I don't want that on there. I pulled some adhesive up there off the tape. Fold that in. Next thing we're going to do, we got it looking good, but this isn't going to last very long because, you know, the plastic is exposed. It's going to oxidize again. So what we got to do is we got to clear coat this. Let me grab my can. Alright, I'm going to move you guys back just a little bit. I'm going to get a bunch of clear coat all over my camera, but it's really, really easy. Now here's the step with clear coating. I'm just using clear coat, interior, exterior. Don't overdo it. You don't want runs. You don't want to have this look like garbage after you spend all this time on this. Take your time, do multiple coats, give it time to set. That way you don't end up with runs. All right? We're gonna take this easy. That's it. Coat one. We're gonna come back here in a little bit and we're gonna do another coat, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. All right, guys, I'm all done with the first one. Let me show you what kind of results we got, okay? Check this out. Look at that guy. Bright and shiny. If you don't remember what it looked like before that, let me give you a comparison. This is what we came from. Look at the difference in those two guys. It's a $30 kit in a couple hours worth of time. You guys can get your headlights looking like brand new. I'll get the other one done off camera, but I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Alright guys, I got both sides done for you. I pulled it out of the garage. I got all the plastic taken off. I got everything finished up about as far as I think I'm going to let it go. But I think it looks great. Let me show you. I got it pulled out in the sun for you. You'll be impressed. I love it. Look at those headlights. Absolutely beautiful. A lot better than the old corroded 250,000 miles worth of road time hitting them. I think they look great. So this is just an example, just one little thing that we're going to be doing to this car. We've got lots of stuff that we're going to be doing. Probably more aftermarket changes, more modifications, stereo systems, upgrades, things like that we're going to be doing to the Honda. But this is one thing that I needed to get done because it just looked crappy. Headlights weren't working very well. They were dim. So we're going to see what these look like at night. But hopefully you guys will stay tuned in. We got lots of great stuff to come. I need your feedback. What are we going to do with this car? Are we going to do something wild? Or are we going to just restore it? It's my project. It's just my toy. So lead me in a direction. We'll see where we go. Who knows what we're going to end up with. But to keep this thing going, like I said earlier, I'm new to this whole thing. This is my first video on the channel. Your likes, comments, subscribes, thumbs ups, everything out there. Share this on Facebook with your friends. You probably got it from my Facebook because that's where I'm going to share it first. But the more likes, the more subscribes, the more comments, the more everything, the more this video is going to get out there and it's going to get spread and more people are going to get it added to their YouTube main page. So do me a favor, hit all those buttons, and hopefully we can do something really cool with this car. If you got any suggestions, let me know. But until next time, I'll see you later.